Hi, welcome back to Business in View. We are here this morning to communicate, to connect, to converse, and to be creative. This is our time where I come with you and we talk about business. And I share some stuff about how I've been in business for 26 years and the different lessons I've learned and things I've gathered. But this morning, I want to talk about the differentiating factor. Why am I saying a differentiating factor? Because we're in an environment that we've never been in before. This is a strange time we're living in. We're going through a pandemic. And last time I talked to you about adapting, and we talked about being aware of the circumstances around you and discerning where you are and where you need to get to, and being agile, that being able to move and pivoting and learning how to turn things around and being thankful. But today, we want to talk about the differentiating factor. What differentiate me from you from me, one business from another? I know we have a cookie cutter programs, things that we've looked at all of our lives. We understand Maslow's theory, hierarchy of needs, and we look at the SWOT analysis and all these nice little things that we've used, these templates, and people who actually are so astounding and knowledgeable, and we study, so to speak, at the feet of Gamaliel. And so we've learned things that are good for us. But what do we do in an environment where there is no manual? Because we've not been this road before. Where is the manual for COVID-19? Where is the manual for a pandemic where we cannot connect with each other? And the difference here now is, what do we do? How do you differentiate yourself? And that's where the rubber meets the road. That's where we're looking to see what we can do in this program together, where we have these understandings of what is happening. So I'm going to take you back to the best manual. I don't want to make this religious. I don't want to get off on that footing. But what I want to say to you is that you have to go back to your roots. Go back to what really works. And in Deuteronomy 8:18, it says, remember your God, because it is He who gives you the ability to make wealth. He gives us the ability. So we have to go back to those roots and understand how to differentiate ourselves. We differentiate ourselves by going back to God and asking Him for insights. For our business, it's been around for 26 years. And I'm in the travel industry, and that's the industry that's hit directly. And God has been the CEO, the chief executive officer of this company from inception. So even now, where I don't have all the answers, I can say to you, I go to where the answers are. I refer to my manual. I refer to the manual which says, remember God. And when I remember Him, He shows me how to differentiate. So when you look at all your different manuals, the one you have to go back to is the one that makes a difference. But you cannot change what's happening within you if you do not understand who you are. And so I told you, every time on this program, I'm going to give you some books that I suggest that you read. And Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of those books, which has been around for a while, by Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Letcher. So this book has been around for a while. Why am I using a quote from this book, page 148 to be exact? It says, the single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. It is if it is trained well. You see the prerequisite? If it is trained well. It can create enormous wealth in what seems to be an instant. So what differentiates you is how you are trained. Because when you know what a person is truly made of when they go through a trial, when they go through a difficulty. That determines what you're really like. Not when things are going well. A true leader and the true test of a leader is through difficult times. So how are you differentiated? You're differentiated by, first of all, positioning your mind on the things that matter. Positioning your mind on what God says, because He's the ability to give you wealth. He has the ability to give you wealth. And He's the one who has given us the ability. Throughout our 26 years as a travel agency, He has been there. So I'm going to continue this because there's more I want to say. So check us out next week for the next program, where we share more on the differentiating factor. What differentiates one person from another? Why does one person succeed and another fails? We're going to discuss that in the next program. Thanks for listening. Please share the video. Please share the video, subscribe, and remember, God is still in charge of our lives. If we remember Him, He will help us to be differentiated. Shalom.